fellas.
Hello,
So
Josh.
since we have Jordan here, and he is from Alabama,
Uh-oh.
I decided to do a little research on the state of Alabama because he doesn't like get time to talk about his home state.
There's not much.
Well, according to my research, there is.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'm just going to give you some facts.
Good stuff or bad stuff?
Really good stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see.
There's a lot of bad
I,
stuff
I
happening.
bullet pointed it here. Mobile, Alabama, actually a French base, and it was actually the original. And Louisiana's going to have a problem with this, but the first Mardi Gras happened.
It definitely was.
in
I mean,
Mobile,
they
Alabama.
can't even argue it. Like history says it. Like they can't argue it. Like I think New Orleans does a better one.
Amen.
But
Mobile.
they still can't say that Mobile wasn't first.
They were first. Yeah.
That's interesting because I would not go to Mardi Gras. I wouldn't go to either one of them, but I
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't go to Mobile.
the
Alabama.
last one you'd go to would be Mobile.
Oh, there's no way I'm going.
So Alabama also, when it finally became a state, they had a real problem deciding where they were going to put the capital. So within, I don't know, 29 years, they changed it 5 times.
That's so.
I wonder if I can guess all 5.
Okay, let's go.
Mobile, Montgomery,
Montgomery, yes.
Huntsville,
Huntsville, yes.
Birmingham,
No,
Tuscaloosa,
yes.
Selma.
No.
I don't know. Where are the other two?
Cahaba,
that's not a real Alabama town.
St. Stephen's.
St. Stephen's I've heard of.
Never heard of either one.
Huh, well, that happened. I don't know.
That
just here
okay,
with facts.
but that's 3 out of 5 is impressive though.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
I just named the big cities.
Well, you did a good job. So Alabama, had a hard time establishing a capital.
Yeah.
And also establishing a constitution. Alabama's constitution is believed to be the longest in the world,
What?
with 388,000 words
Holy moly!
and 892 amendments. This is 40 times longer than the U.S. Constitution. It was written in 1901, and it actually stripped local communities and cities, towns, and counties of the home rule, basically their ability to govern themselves. So what happens is if you want to like set a new law for like bingo or cattle, the Constitution of Alabama has to be amended.
That's
Wow.
so
And-
wild.
Yeah. So
That's stupid.
it's stupid. Yeah. That's exactly what we're looking for.
We wanted the native to say that though.
That makes a lot of sense, though.
Yeah, it does. So with this big constitution, Alabama was kind of behind when it came to when it comes to setting laws. Like it took until 1997 for bear wrestling for profit to become illegal.
Wow.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was
1997?
Yeah,
that? Just ended?
it just ended.
Wow.
But in 2015, it was amended and removed because they wanted to shorten. They wanted to remove a lot of the excess laws
Yeah.
that didn't make sense. So one they removed was wrestling bears for profit.
So you can still do that now?
I guess you can.
That
yeah.
is absolutely
So they suspended it
outrageous.
for like almost 20 years.
Yeah, they said, hey, Nish, it was big, if I'm honest. The research I did, bear wrestling in Alabama was huge.
Very hypocritical state.
Yeah, we'll say they're eccentric.
Right.
Well, that's the word I have written here.
Yeah.
So I'll continue. So their eccentricity
Yes.
includes traditions like the mullet toss, which we talked about in episode
we
104.
did. We did.
The Floribama line,
Yes.
and mullet is tossed, dead fish is tossed. The farthest fish throw wins.
Yep. And they actually will throw it, and it's like a little battle between like Alabamians and Floridians.
Yeah.
They have a fish fight.
I saw that in Braveheart when they threw the rocks or whatever.
It's
That's
very
right.
similar.
Very similar.
Yeah, yeah.
Very similar.
They also have, I believe it's Enterprise, Alabama.
I know where that's at.
They have a boll weevil monument.
Wow.
A boll weevil? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that.
That animal?
You think
Yep.
it's actually pronounced bull weevil?
Yeah.
Bull weevil. So these cotton fields, these bull weevils showed up and just started decimating them,
Yeah.
eating all the cotton,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
So Enterprise Alabama decides, well, what else can we do? We're going to pay the Italians $1,800 to build a monument to the bull weevil
Yeah.
Like a sacrifice?
as a celebration.
Thinking the bullwave will be so flattered he leaves?
So what happened was one farmer decided, hey, I can't fight these boll weevils.
No.
I'm going to plant peanuts.
Okay.
and then that took off. So the monument to the boll weevil is actually a celebration that they were able to find a new market and a new product to present to the U.S. to the nation.
That's so wild.
George
So-
Washington Carver, who invented peanut butter, is actually from Alabama too.
That makes sense because peanuts, boll weevil monument, boom, baby, it's all connected.
There's a lot of
That's
historic
so
people. There's a lot
wild.
of historic people from there.
Yeah, what? Haleyville, Alabama. They actually came up with the 911 system.
That's true.
Yeah, not because of any original thinking. They heard that AT&T was going to do it nationwide, and they decided, hey, we can beat them to it. So they did,
That's funny.
and now they call themselves the home of 911.
Where I'm from is actually really small. You can look this up. It's called Albertville, Alabama.
Yeah.
They are responsible for making 90% of all fire hydrants in the world. From a place called
What?
from a company called Mueller, Mueller. You can look it
Yeah.
up. 90% of the fire hydrants
Okay.
you'll see in the world, if you look at them, it says
Mueller?
manufactured in Albertville, Alabama.
That's-
Wow, what a claim to fame.
Did you work at the factory?
Yeah.
God no.
Yeah, would you though?
No, probably not. We have great Mexican food.
Yeah.